to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad?
Today, from Orlando, Florida, this is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that. Happen is just it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They run with Collins. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
4 yards on the
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
Throwing on first down. Travis eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
That's good for a Buffalo.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Travis finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
The 46-yard line.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Bills.
A big play there. 54 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a first down run with Collins. And he breaks through another tackle. There he goes right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. 57 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
After one. One-point game, 7-6.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line. So good opportunity. Opportunity for this offense with solid field position.
Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It was JPP that time, Jason Pierre-Paul, who got in there to blow that play up.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, throwing back across his body. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So that one will be accepted.
Automatic first down.
Now they try the right side here. Shreds the tackle. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. 56 yards. And the Bills have retaken the lead. What an excellent run, and from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
Point after try forthcoming. And the lead is now 2.
Good. Makes the score Bills 14, Buccaneers 12.
So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. LaShawn McCoy off to the races. Past the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, 95 yards. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong. Time, too. Long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive, with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8, and I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And out of bounds there on the kick. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Off the play fake. Travis. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Looking middle, and that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and
Off play action. Travis.
6-yard line.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
To try here for the extra point. And the lead is now 2.
Is good. Makes the score Bills 21, Buccaneers 19.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Offense.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jerry Hughes. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
They'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of the...
It's 4th down.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is caught. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
Gronkowski, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
In the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Man open left side is Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at REA's. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory. 3
touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Operating from the gun, Travis. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy, and it's second down. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Are you serious?
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Second down pass.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed it.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now the try here for the point after.
Delay of game. Offense.
So that'll back him up 5. Now a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
The score, Bills 36, Buccaneers 19.
And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 22-yard.
He's going to float this over the middle. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Harrison Bryant, 47 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. The fly route. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete.
Is no good on the fake extra.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Blackman. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Bills.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2. From the gun, Blackman dancing to his left. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Bills 44.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Now break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here. But we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Off the play fake. Blackman. On the crossing route, complete. It's Terry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Bills capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. The Bills will again go for 2.
Point conversion.
Off play action. Blackman. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Harrison.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Out to the left here to Reed. And oh, he coughed it up. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
LaShawn McCoy.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think...
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Harrison Bryant with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Here we go now as they will again try for two.
It's our time. It's our time. Hey, 25 to the mic. We're going 25 to the mic. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the two-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost them 5 yards.
Offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give them credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get too closer here on the fake extra point.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds.
Kicking team.
Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Matthews over the middle with a grab.
That's good.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike 12. Mike 12.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
At the 28-yard line.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Off the play fake, Blackman. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Point after here coming up. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Bills 57, Buccaneers 33.
So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Jones. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he fires one that's intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee.